I'm Dan Pacheco, the Chair of Journalism Innovation at Syracuse University. I'm here with John Pettitt with Repost Us and Curate Us. And he's going to show us how these tools can be used for
syndication in the 21st century.
All right.
We had this realization that if you see an article on a website and you want to repost it onto another site, you have to find a human being and ask them if you can do it. And that is so last century, and it's also pretty much impossible with most sites. And so the net result of that is there's about 250 big media companies who sell content to each other, and 250 million websites who end up doing thin rewrites of stories, and 3 paragraphs on a link blog post, and they're boring. And we said, well, there's a better way. The video world has the embed. You can embed content. Why can't you embed a whole article? And that's really what Repost Us lets you do. It lets you embed whole articles. So, the easiest way to demo this is just to show.
Yeah, why don't we, let's see how this is being used right now.
So I'm
switch to the screen.
I'm going to jump in here. This is Red Orbit. This is a science news site that happens to be one of our customers.
Okay.
And if I wanted to republish this article, there's a couple of ways I can go. I can either just click the repost button at the top of the story, and it'll offer me an embed code for the story. Or, if I don't want to do that, if I copy a chunk of text, we find a lot of people copy text off stories. If I copy more than 20 words, we'll offer the user the opportunity to embed it. Now, we don't stop them copying the text, but we offer them. So let's say I wanted to embed this story. I get the embed code, and I can jump over to a blog. This is actually blog. Actually, I just reposted this story earlier, but for the sake of the demo, I will do it again. So, paste in my embed code, just like embedding a video. Give it a title. We'll be lazy. I don't want to post it to Google+.
I was going to say automatic post to Google+.
Save view. And there's the story embedded. This is the clever thing. When embed code comes in, it's a live content. So we normalize the story, we figure out the embedded videos, images and so on, bring it in, relay it out, match the fonts, match the colors, size the images, size the videos, make everything fit nicely. If the original publisher has given us ad tags, we'll drop their ad tags into the story so that they get revenue with it. If they've given us analytics tags, like Google Analytics or ComScore, those come along too, so they get to see the traffic. And
it's a way to get your story out there and also monetize it.
It's a page view. ComScore counts this as a page view, so it's a page view, it's just not on your site. And of course, it's also a giant advert for the original publisher. This is what, 600 pixels wide by 2,000 pixels tall advert for Red Orbit. They're not paying for it.
Sure.
So,
that's
I can show
great.
you a live version here. This is Raw Story.
Okay.
Independent news site, and this is a Christian Science Monitor article. So the embedded story starts here. As you can see, it matches Raw Story's look and feel in terms of fonts and everything. This ad belongs to Christian Science Monitor, so that's paying for the story. So does this one. If there's a long story, we'll put 2 ads in it. At the bottom, it's attributed, and it can go viral. There's an opportunity to embed from here, so the story can go viral. And then we put a little ad at the bottom, and that's how we make money. The thing we've just launched, and this is what we're doing with the Montclair State folks, is the ability to create networks. So, say 5 of your students all had student journalist blogs, and they wanted to create a student journalist network. You could do that. You could bring those 5 sites together, and we present a common view of it. We brand it with their brand, and unlike normal content aggregation where you give your words to the other site and you kind of lose control of your article, because this is a live embed, they still have all the benefits of the embed. They still get their analytics, they still get their ads and whatever, but you also get the benefits of aggregation. So, for instance, with the New Jersey News Commons, all the hyperlocal sites together have better coverage of New Jersey than anybody else.
What was it that made you as a coder want to focus on this particular problem? And you've been, So
I started 2 internet companies and I retired. And as a retirement gig, as a photographer, I actually became the staff photographer for Howard Dean's presidential campaign. So I'm a member of the National Press Photographers Association, and I actually, my stuff's run on Vanity Fair and Washington Post and so on. So I've been on the side of having my content stolen and travel, and it's like, take the behavior the user's already doing. People are happy to embed things. People want to take your content. Don't fight them. Find a way to make it work for everybody. And that's really so I took my tech skills and my knowledge of the problem from having been on the journalism side of the fence and put them together. And
finish this sentence for us. The future of journalism is bright because
anybody can create content. Printing presses are free.